So hey guys, this is a new video, and first of all, topics of this video. So what I'm going to be talking about is the Nagato event and Sasuke Uchiha once again. But this time I'm going to be showing you what his Sword of Kusanagi can do. Now, originally I said Sword of Kusanagi or Orochimaru would be better, but now that I've gotten Sword of Kusanagi Sasuke up to tier 4, I've changed my mind completely. So, it's nice now that I have more time, I can cover more than one topic. So, first of all, let's get into the Sasuke Uchiha thing with his Sword of Kusanagi. Now, keep in mind that this Sasuke Uchiha has been upgraded to the max that he can be with ninjutsu attack as far as my ability goes to do so. Um, I've um, I've equipped all of my best ninjutsu attack items. His ninjutsu attack right around now is 660k. So I mean, that's obviously a factor in this, but this should give you an idea of just how good that the Sword of Kusanagi is. So I'm gonna put replay and watch what happens here. So as you can see, it's just Sasuke up against the Seven Tails. So Sword Katana, that's actually the passive, not passive, but the special ability from the Sword of Kusanagi Sasuke. So watch what happens in a second. So this is round 10, and as you can see, that's how much damage he's doing, 14k. Right now, after this, watch what happens. I think that was what? 820, so 8 million? Yeah, that sounds about right. 8 million damage just on on his normal attack because of the Sword of Kusanagi Sasuke. 27 million right now, just on the normal attack. 27 million. Keep in mind that this is a Sasuke who hasn't been upgraded. Not upgraded, but hasn't been boosted by Orochimaru Red Curseal, so that you could double that damage. But look at this. So this is the Sword of Kusanagi Sasuke, as you can see here. It's a tier 4. I only have it at level 74 because that's all the silver I have to upgrade it. I had like 200 million worth of silver, and yeah, just dropped all of it into the Sword of Kusanagi. Got it up to level 74. I could probably go up one more level, but I don't really like odd numbers, so that's why I have it at 74. But anyways, my mental problems aside, this is a Nagato event, so let's talk about Nagato. So first of all, right before I say anything, I will be getting Nagato to his final form. Now, the reason for that being is because of this. Look at this reward right here. Nagato Training Gift. During this event, players who have the required Nagato can get corresponding gifts. The Outer Path Nagato gets Big Toad Kichi times 20, Refining Bag times 20, Akatsuki's Cloak times 1. It's not a very good reward, but okay, it's a decent reward, I guess. It's a reward. Samsura of Heavenly Life Technique Nagato gets 5,000 gold, and Reanimated Nagato gets 10,000 gold. Now, during this event, you can actually get this Nagato to his full potential by only spending $64. Now, keep in mind there are some prerequisites for this, but either way, it still is rather easy to get them. The most it's gonna cost you, if you're starting from scratch, it's gonna be right around let's see, 100, 220 at the most, and you get however much you recharge plus 15k worth of gold just from the rewards. So but before I go into how to do that, as you can see here, these are the training. The Outer Path of Nagato debut. You need 60 kunai for Nagato. Some sort of Heavenly Life Technique Nagato debut. You need 60 Deep Belief to get this training. And then after this one, it's Reanimated Nagato debut. So to get to this version of Nagato, you have to get Reanimation Container Nagato times 60. So the kunai, you can get it from Dungeon 20 -2. So it's, I don't know the drop rate for it, but I would assume it's not very good, but it's not bad either. Basically it'll take you a while to get it, but it's doable. Now the Deep Belief, you actually have to wait for the event, because the only way to get the Deep Belief is through either buying it or through through combining some items you get from the exclusive dungeon for the event right now. So you're probably gonna have to buy it. But yeah, 9 Phantom Dragons, seal front row enemies, and restrain chakra effect last for 3 rounds. Yeah, it's an okay skill I guess. Reanimated Nagato. So as you can see, reanimation container times 60. The way you get the reanimation containers is from the last dungeon, last chapter, like basically the very last dungeon you can get to. The drop rate for them isn't very good, but I mean it's doable to get all of the 60 containers, but it's gonna cost you a lot of stamina because each try is 18 stamina. So I mean you're gonna be using up a lot of stamina. I have 48 reanimation containers right now, and that cost me right around 7k stamina, 8k stamina. So I mean, if you're gonna be trying this, it's gonna cost you a lot of stamina. But yeah, so how do you get Nagato up to that and only pay $64? Well, for me, it's only $64. Basically, you just have to buy 500 gold each day. Um, If you buy 500 gold each day, as you can see here, you buy 500 gold and you get one Nagato Uzumaki for 4 continuous days. After you get the Nagato Uzumaki, you also get for 500 gold each day, you get basically 30 Nagato's kunai. Let me check something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 30 Nagato's kunai, 15 deep belief, and 4 Nagato reanimation container. So if you're gonna be doing it this way, you're gonna have to grind out 48 reanimation contain. No, not 48. 52. Is that right? Let's see. Hang on. Sorry about this. You're still gonna have to grind out some reanimation containers, but it's not a lot. So 60 minus 4 times 6. 4 times 4, I mean, that's 16. So, yeah, 44 reanimation containers. That's how many you have to grind out. Right now I have 48, and I don't have to grind out any more reanimation containers. I just have to buy 500 gold each day for the rest of the event, and I'll get all of the training materials for one reanimated Nagato, which is nice. I mean, it's easy to do. If you can't actually do that, like I just did, and you can't get Nagato, what you're gonna have to do is buy 500 gold each day, and on the final day, basically instead of 500 gold, you're gonna have to buy basically 5,000 gold because that's the only way you can get all of the reanimation containers for it. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to. And if you already have a Nagato and you want to get it on the first day, just buy 5,000 gold and you get all of the reanimation containers needed, and also a Naraka path. So I mean, there's a benefit to that, I guess, but it's really hard to do so. And it's going to cost you a lot if you don't do it the way I said, with the 500 gold and then grinding out the reanimation containers Nagato. This event's kind of a filler because next event's actually going to be for Naruto, I do believe, because of the diamond and all of that. So I mean, this is up to you whether or not you want to spend a lot of gold. As you can see, I don't have that much gold, so this is why I'm doing this. That 15k gold reward is really nice, and that's what I'm going for. So hopefully I'll get that. But yeah, that's why I want the reward, because it gives you 15k gold. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't do it. But since it does, I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, if you want to get Nagato without having to spend any money, just well, not just, but you have to get Diva Path, you have to get Naraka Path, you have to get the Human Path, you have to get the Asura Path, the Prieta Path, Animal Path, Deidara, Konan, Reanimated Itachi, Zetsu, Orochimaru, Kisame Hoshigaki, Kakuzu, for that guy who wants me to say it right, Hidan, Sasori, Obito, Uchiha. So yeah, it's really hard, especially with when it comes to the Diva Path, especially when it comes to Zetsu. Those guys are rather rare and hard to get. So I mean, yeah. There's also a new what do you call it? A new collection. As you can see here, we're gonna go to collections. Yeah, they upgraded Akatsuki. As you can see here, if you have Nagato, his final form, and Itachi, his final form. So for Nagato, it would right now at least it would be Nagato Uzumaki reanimated, and for Itachi it would be Inazagi Itachi. If you have those two, you can open this collection, and it's gonna give you 80k HP, a lot of a lot of ninjutsu attack, a lot of ninjutsu defense, basically a bunch of stats. I would guess at the very least they'll give you 600k CP for your whole team. So I mean that's very good. They also opened this, the Sixth Path of Pain. So Yeah, this is a very high requirement. Basically, to get these versions of the paths, you actually have to wait for their events, and buy the training materials because otherwise you're not going to get those thingamabobs. But I think that's about it for the event. I mean, not much else to it. For rewards for consumption, it's a lot of it's. Oh, I forgot. If you do the way that I said to, just buy 500 gold each day and grind out the reanimation containers, you're also gonna get one Conan, which is nice. I just recharged 2,000 gold by the end of the event. You're obviously gonna have recharged 2,000 gold, and I mean you're gonna get Conan, which is nice once again. Yeah, as you can see here, these are the rewards. If you have the third Hokage and you don't want to, I guess, spend a lot for him. If you have the third Hokage and you can't get him to diamond or you can't get him to bronze, basically, what you can do is just buy these or consume a lot of gold on basically 13k and you're gonna get his items at tier 3. And after tier 3, it's rather easy to go to tier 4. Just get the ore and get that stuff. But yeah. If you want Nagato's passive, it's actually 20k. So I mean that's a lot. Nagato's Black Rods, 30k. Chakra Receiver, 9k. Um, Chakra Receiver Collection, that's the Black Rod, Tier 3, which is weird. Yeah, this is the Tier 3 refining material. For that, you need 15k. Yeah, these rewards are all over the place. If you want a reanimated Itachi without having to do all of the grinding out for him, just consume 6,000 gold. I consumed 1k, but that was for the VIP packages. These thingamabobs, the daily purchase, it gives you 30 wipeout coupons and vitality times 180, and I just went at it. That's why my XP went up so high. That's why I'm so close to like level 99 because I just did a lot of these, as you can see here. I only bought 4 reanimation containers. Everything else I grinded out. So, I mean, I went from like 10k stamina to 3.7k stamina. So, I should tell you something. But yeah, hopefully the reward will be as it says and it'll be good. But you know, sometimes you get a little bit of a doubt. But yeah, like I said, this item for Sasuke is really OP. Like I mean, the thing is that even if you don't release the item, the skill, it will still your actual skill, the Indara Zero, is uninterrupted. So I mean, you're gonna release as many times as you want the skill, or as many times as you can, and you're also gonna release a chakra, a skill which doesn't need chakra, and deals a lot more damage than your actual AOE attack. Once again, this is a ninjutsu based damaging. You know, ninjutsu based what's it called? Ninjutsu based. I'm sorry, I'm drawing up a blank. A ninjutsu based what's it called? Skill. So I mean, the higher your ninjutsu, the better. And Orochimaru can double this, so I mean, that's even better. So here, just a quick example. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting Sasuke over here, Tsunade over here, Sakura over here, Chojito over here, um, no, Chojito over there, and we're going to try to do the 8-tails, and let's see how much damage he can do. Maybe he'll even be able to take him down, if I can find Mifune. Mifune over here, and what's it called? That thingamabob, the human path. So yeah, we're gonna go at it and try to beat the 8-tails. So hopefully I'll be able to do it, because the 8-tails have more HP than the 7-tails, and it actually attacks back. So I mean, there's a chance, you know. Oh no, I forgot to equip the silencing skill on Chojito. It shouldn't matter, but just it may matter. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah. So I mean, obviously you're gonna have to, raise up the. It's gonna take a while to raise up his damage, I guess, damage output for Sasuke as always. And also Mifune is doing some damage, so I mean that's always happening with Mifune, at least because this guy, the A-Tails, is vulnerable to taijutsu damage, but we'll see. It should be interesting. It's a good thing I didn't put an active on Mifune, otherwise I would have already died. Oh yeah, I found out that the silencing skill for Mifune isn't 100% always, or maybe it is. It's just that Nagato in the trial, he can unseal himself and unstun himself. So if you're gonna be taking him down, you're really going to want to rely on somebody who can deal a lot of damage. And wow, this feels like it's taking forever, but it's only round 11. But yeah, that item for Sasuke is really amazing. If you have his sword and you can go to tier 4, do so. And especially if you have the skin, because he'll just be dealing a lot of damage. I think the reason that not Mifune but the Eitos doesn't go to his what's it called? To his beard stage towards the end of this battle, if I use Mifune, is because, well, I use Mifune and that seals passives for at least one round. And in doing so, the technical thing is oh, there you go. He's trying to deal damage with his actual not with his actual skill, but with the sword skill. But I was saying, the tentacles, I'm fairly sure that's a passive thing. So that's why it's not, doesn't take effect sometimes. When I'm fighting the eight tails. But yeah, see, 6 million, and the battle's about to end. And once again, keep in mind that this isn't being used with Orochimaru. This isn't really based on luck. This is just how the team's going. So, I mean, this is really, really good. Though I guess it could be said that there is a bit of luck depending on whether or not the skill will actually release. Since it has a probability, it's not a 100% chance, but it does have a rather high chance of doing so. As you can see here, Mifune didn't seal his path. Right now, the Eight Tails just released this. I think I still might be able to kill it because Sasuke is gonna release another Indara's arrow, and by now he should be dealing a lot of damage, especially with the sword skill. Hopefully it releases. If it doesn't, I might actually be screwed. But yeah, that kind of just depends. Wow, that is really bad luck. I mean, it didn't release once this whole, like, this whole time. That's really shitty luck. 3 times in a row and no release. That's kind of shitty. Hopefully it releases right now just to give us an idea of just how much damage it does. And it didn't release. Wow. 5 turns in a row. So see, yeah, there is some luck based on that. But either way, it's a really powerful weapon. Especially when you have the Indara skin. So I think that's about it for this video. Just to clarify, if you want to get Nagato, for only $60, well, $64, give or take a dollar or two. What you have to do is grind out 44 of the reanimation containers. It's a lot of stamina, yes, but also keep in mind that you're getting a lot of gold for the reward, so that's very good. And even so, even if you can't get all the reanimation containers, you still get 5,000 gold just for having him in his second training form. So I mean, that is good. And yeah, once again, I think that's about it for this video. Nothing really new apart from that. Here's a quick little show of my 8 tails. As you can see, I have them at level 6. Gives me a lot of critical. It's 5.4k crit, 24k HP for all of my guys, and 24k hits, which is very good. It's gonna be slow getting him all the way up to level 10, but I'm willing to take the time. Yeah, I think that's about it. Not much else to this. Gonna open a Ninja Spirits. I think the video for, what do you call it? The video for, shoot, did not mean to do that. for a guide to get the highest CP that you can get. I think I'm gonna be doing that within a day or two, maybe 3 or 4 days. Just give me some time because it does take some time to do those. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. Tell me what you think about the sword. If you have it, is it doing the same thing for you? It's really good for me. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me, are you going to be doing the same thing I'm doing? Do you need more stamina? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's not worth it for the Nagato training thing? Um, yeah, leave it in the comments. Once again, if you need help with something and you need to reach me, just use the Line app. I think it's called. Let's see. Yeah, Line. Use the Line app. As you can see, I have 10 notices and I keep up to date with it. Where in the world did Ramen? Sadly, Ramen stopped playing. Kind of sucks, but it happens. Yeah, just add me online and you know, I'll talk to you basically. I'll tell you what you need to know if you have any questions. Yeah, my name is Luis0850085. So yeah, hit me up if you need to. So yeah, I think that's about it. Leave a like if you liked it. Once again, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video, hopefully.